Let's also welcome the new fiscal and understand the changes across the board that will come into effect from the 1st of April. Sharad is standing by with all of those details, regulatory to stock-based changes. Take us through everything.
Well, some of the key announcements have come in and new regulations or rules have been kicking in from April 1st. The first one being NSE will be cutting the cash and derivative transaction charges by almost 1%. And also if you look at IRDI, they are expected to change the surrender charge norms, which would be beneficial for the end users as well. Now, EPFO account will also be in focus, which will be actually you won't require the request from the employer to transfer the PF amounts when joining a new employer. Also importantly, the new income tax regime that will become the default tax regime. That means if you don't actually opt for it in a new basis, then the new regime will be applicable to you by default. Fast track collections, the toll KYC is must now. And importantly, mutual funds, they will be also stopping fresh subscriptions happening in the overseas ETFs. Importantly, companies which are required to pay their suppliers as registered MSMEs over here, they are required to pay it within 15 days or up to 45 days under an agreement. And for the Mumbai residents, the toll rates for Bandra to Worli ceiling, that will also go up by 18%. To put in perspective, the one-way charge would be roughly 100 rupees. Also, the stock impact, that is something we'll be watching out for. Dilip Buildcon would be in focus. There's a hike in toll charges coming for the Bangalore-Mysore highways, south-based developers, as there is no property tax hike in Bengaluru. SBI card will be levying 75% more rupees for debit card as annual maintenance charges. Tata Motors will be increasing the commercial vehicle prices by roughly 2%. And Mumbai-based players in the realty segment will also be in focus, and we had already pointed out an ET Now exclusive that there is no hike or change in duty structure and the ready reckoner rate for both Mumbai as well as Maharashtra. Apart from that, lastly, ALMM scheme, which is basically the approved models and manufacturers scheme for solar PV modules, that will come into effective, which would benefit domestic players such as Tata Power, BHEL, and in the small cap space, Insolation Energy as well.